Hey, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be an update on my 300 blackout pistol build. Now you might look at this pistol here and think, hey, that's not the same one that was in the intro, and you're right. This is the 300 blackout in its first iteration when I first built it. And with this first iteration, there are a few parts that I swapped out. I swapped out the SB Tactical PDW brace for the SBA3 brace. And the reason I went with the SBA3 is because I knew I wanted to throw a Law Tactical folding adapter on it. Now, another big part swap was the iron sights for this pistol. Now, these iron sights that I put on this, a few companies make these iron sights, and I don't know which manufacturer I actually bought it from, but these were the first ones that I got. And the reason why I swapped them out was pretty simple. If you look at the front sight here, you see that big knob hanging off the end to tighten it down on the Picatinny rail? That thing can snag on a lot of shit, and it doesn't look that good either. I mean, same thing for the rear sight here. A lot of people say, oh, what do you mean you can snag on stuff? Look at your charging handle. Your charging handle can snag on a bunch of stuff too. And they're right. The main reason why I swapped these sights out was for aesthetics. I mean, they don't look that bad on this pistol, but there was a set of iron sights that just looked a whole heck of a lot better. And those would be the Skellerworks Peak iron sight set. I mean, you can look at the same top-down profile. I mean, look at that. It's clean. I mean, just the design in the Peak set in and of itself is clean, minimalist, and aesthetically pleasing. Another thing I swapped out was the barrel. The threads weren't machined into the barrel perpendicular to the barrel's axis, so that would have caused a baffle strike in my suppressor, so I had to swap out barrels. The Surefire 300 SPS suppressor that I have, it wouldn't fit onto the muzzle brake / QD. The ratcheting system wouldn't tighten down because it was too close to the handguard. So although the barrel length looks a little bit longer in my finished version, it's not. All I had to do was install the spacer that comes with the Surefire SFMB, and it ends up pushing that QD muzzle brake out just enough so that you can secure your suppressor to it. A couple of things that were swapped out in the build is the pistol grip from this Strike Industries grip to a Magpul FDE grip, and I end up swapping that out for another grip, the new B5 grip, which I just can't get enough of. I mean, the grip texture on that grip is great. It's the best I felt, so I had to put it on this build. Also, in the new update, you can see the triggers are different, right? The trigger that's in the current version, as you see here, is a Franklin Armory binary trigger. Now, binary triggers are fun and everything, but don't have the control that you have with an actual select fire rifle because you're constantly moving your trigger finger back and forth. And that's a real issue for me, seeing as I don't have that support hand to hold the handguard and steady the pistol. I have to do everything with my spare arm, which makes everything that I shoot a pistol, because by definition, pistol is something that's shot with one hand, or is it just anything designed to be shot with one hand? Yeah, it's probably designed to be shot with one hand, but regardless, let's get back to the build. So yeah, we got the stock, the sights, pistol grip, the trigger, and with that binary trigger, I had to swap out the safety selector. And the safety selector is proprietary to the Franklin Armory binary trigger, so you have to use it. Another change would be the forward assist. Swap that out for a Strike Industries FDE forward assist to kind of go with that FDE theme I got going here. I originally went with this Strike Industries latchless charging handle. Then Strike Industries came up with one that suits this pistol build a lot better, which is their T-Bone Aluminum 7 Series latchless charging handle. The thing about these charging handles is you assemble them and you can choose which side, left or right, that the excess gas from a suppressed rifle, or a suppressed pistol in this case, will exit. Comes with these two set screws that you just put in the right side so that the excess gas exits the left side, or you screw it into the left side to have the excess gases vent to the right side. And as you can tell by the muzzle brake on this updated version, it's been shot suppressed quite a bit. Can't tell you guys how much I love shooting subsonic suppressed 300 blackout. And of course, who wouldn't be Strike Industries without your choice of color, right? In my opinion, I really would only go for a black or FDE. And of course, with this being an FDE pistol build, I went with the FDE. I suppose, if I was doing like a OD green build, I'd use the OD green one, obviously, right? The red and blue, it's just not my style, but to each their own, right? Now, the last big change is the Law Tactical folding adapter, which again is an FDE. I mean, if you want folding stock on your AR-15, I think the standard is a Law Tactical folder. I mean, I know there's other folders out there, but the Law folder is the way to go. The other ones, not so much, and that's my opinion. Speaking of the Law Tactical folder, how many of you guys caught that animation in the beginning intro? If someone could tell me how I animated that in the comments below, I'll send you a free morale patch, and I'll give you guys another look at that animation right here. And like I said, if you can explain to me how I did this animation, I'll get in touch with you and I'll send you a free morale patch. And the last update as far as parts in this pistol build go is actually the bolt carrier group. Sad thing is, I'm not allowed to show the bolt carrier group just yet, but when I am, another video will be coming out, obviously, showing you the bolt carrier and how it works and all that stuff. There's other bolt carriers that might be like it out there, but I like the way this one works best. That's pretty much the updates I've made to this 300 blackout pistol build. If you guys like this video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to help support the channel, you can always head over to ballistainc.com and check out some of the apparel there. And if you're into morale patches, another way to support the channel is to go to my website, fittyactual.com. Like I said in the other previous videos, the first sets of patches are going to be 160th Pacific, because that was my old unit when I was in the Army. But after that, a lot of the designs that I've made for like t-shirts, whatever, I'm going to repurpose it. So feel free to head on over there and pick some up if you want. Now, if you guys want to, you can always step by the Facebook page, my Instagram page, my IGTV page. I'm also on TikTok now, and I'm actually growing pretty fast on TikTok. I think within a week I gained like over 12,000 followers on TikTok. I mean, I know it's a Chinese propaganda tool trying to dumb down American society, at the same time uplifting theirs. I think we can use it for our own purposes as well. But I think that's it, so I'll see you guys in the next update.